We have a question from Jonty. Jonty asks, I've been trying to teach myself the Olympic lifts at home, having done the power versions on and off for a while. I have a deep, stable front squat and overhead squat, but I really struggle to pull myself under the bar and hit these positions after the initial portion of the clean or snatch. And I often find myself shooting my legs out wide to try and lower myself further down, no matter how much or how little weight is on the bar. What do you recommend I do to try and get better at this? For reference, I'm 22, reasonably athletic, 170 pounds at 6 foot, with the best front squat of 117.5K and a best power clean of 90K prior to lockdown. Slowly raising these numbers back up again, with my weight also looking to rise towards my natural 185. I'm keen to boost my cleanable weight as high as possible, as I have an Olympic bar and weights, but no rack, so I can't squat any more than I can clean. I had the same issue. Yeah, well, obviously, Jonty, as I'm typing this, it looks like we're heading for another major lockdown because of COVID, and you're not going to be able to do the simplest answer of all is getting yourself either with a coach or another Olympic lifter. It's always strange about Olympic lifters. Once you go to your first Olympic lifting meet, you'll discover that someone about half a mile, 5 minutes from your house, trains at home too. It's the strangest thing about Olympic lifting. We're like scattered everywhere. So I've had several Olympic lifting coaches. Dave Turner, who I work with now, with the recently resurrected Hercules Barbell Club. And one of the things he does with his athletes a lot is they take those broomsticks and up to 20 minutes. Now, those of you listening have no idea how difficult what I'm about to say is. For 20 minutes one time, with our broomsticks, we did snatch and clean and jerk. And it doesn't sound like much, but I don't know how many times I squatted in that 20 minutes, but we were probably doing 6 to 10 reps a minute, oh, more than that. And I was completely saturated with sweat at the end of it. Maybe it has to go all the way back to a broomstick or a PVC pipe for you to just practice getting underneath it. And I would suggest you rep it to death with the broomstick. And just don't worry, because with the broomstick, you can stop yourself in mid-flight. I mean, you can get the weight to here and stop, make sure your feet aren't jumping, and then jump underneath it. And then jump underneath it. And remember, I got this from a Soviet friend of mine. The key, especially in the snatch, is this here, this flick, this snap and drive, okay? Whenever I think that, I naturally get into a better bottom position. So a coach or another trainee, number one, and I get how difficult that might be. Number two, the PVC pipe, the broomstick idea. Number three is, this is something, it's a little drill we do here. It's from the floor, power snatch into overhead squat, and then bring the bar down to the hang, and hang snatch it, put the bar to the ground, and squat snatch it. And we have found, it's called the drill. It's much more difficult than it sounds. But with the drill, do number two, the second piece of advice first, and then attempt the drill. Power snatch, overhead squat, hang snatch, snatch from the floor. Try that. And Jonty, it's going to be a lot of self-exploration to figure this out. Without an eye on you, it's going to be a little bit harder too. Thank you.